What about making yours sound better?
What's going on YouTube? Daskal here from W Production, and today we're gonna do this. Alright, so we're gonna load up our digital dial toy on the oscillator A. On the oscillator B, we're gonna load up a custom wavetable for this particular tutorial, and we're gonna load up the custom LFO shape as well. Select the rate of 2 bars and trigger. Now we're gonna bring down all the volumes of every oscillator, sub bass included. We're gonna turn on the sub bass and select the square. We're gonna use the sub bass this time for FMing, and we're gonna need the sub bass to go 4 octaves up. Now we're gonna assign the LFO to the level of the first oscillator and select FM from B. And on the warp mode of oscillator B, we're gonna select FM from sub bass. Now we're gonna bring all these warp modes from both oscillator A and oscillator B up to about more than 11 o'clock and assign the LFO shape to the FM of oscillator A and turn it to about 30%, even less actually. Let's do 15. And now we're gonna do the same on oscillator B, only this time we're doing negative 20. And now it should sound something like this, which is pretty terrible, right? So from here you can adjust it by going up in octaves, and it really changes dramatically. And yet again, the sound right now is with no effects on, as you can see. But now we can make it even better by just assigning a filter, multi, high pass, have pretty much everything around 11 o'clock, and leave the drive and the frequency down, the pan in the middle, and assign the LFO to the cutoff and the resonance, but just a touch, just about 5%. On the cutoff you want a higher, around 30%. Now it sounds something like this. So it's very Zomboy-esque. Now you can assign a macro to the FM of the sub and call it FM. And just play around with the sound as you go. I think that's a pretty good spot. Now we can go on the effects tab, assign a simple hyper dimension, and the EQ. We're gonna skip the compressor because it's not good for the sound, it's gonna kill the dynamics. And we're gonna select the peak on both EQs and assign a touch of LFO on positive 30 on the bass and negative 30 on the highs. And now it should sound something like this. Let's see how it works all together. The sound is cool, only it's obviously lacking in sub bass. So to do that, we're just gonna duplicate this instance of Serum, and let's go to the patch and reinitialize the sound, and let's make a quick sub bass for it by just activating the sub, direct out, level all the way down, and turn off everything. And on the LFO shape, we're gonna load up this same LFO shape that we loaded for the preset. Select the same speed and trigger mode. Assign the LFO to the level, and now we should be good to go. A quick tip, if you're on Ableton, if you go over your audio effects and grab a utility and drag it onto your sub basses and just select left or right, it'll make it mono and it will stand nice in the mix. Alright, that's everything for the sound. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to W Production. I am Daskal, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace!